1876. Alexander Graham Bell is on the verge of changing the world forever. He's built a machine, a device that can carry the human voice across wires. And then, to his assistant, he speaks the very first words ever transmitted over a telephone.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
But here's the twist. Bell needed Watson not to celebrate the invention, not to mark the moment. No, he had spilled acid all over himself. That's right. The birth of modern communication was actually a very urgent call for help from a guy who just accidentally chemically burned his pants. Which just goes to show that behind every big world-changing moment, there's often a weird, unexpected story hiding somewhere underneath. And we love that kind of thing, because that's basically what this podcast is all about. Scratching just below the surface, trying to solve life's little mysteries. And occasionally having fun speculating too, like what Bell's second spoken words might have been.
Oh, and Mr. Watson, when you arrive, if you'd be so kind as to avert your gaze from the lower half of my person.
So with that, welcome to the podcast that answers some of the questions you've always wondered about.
It's the Always Wondered podcast.
Hi, I'm Rick Peterson. Thanks for joining us. We begin with a yawn. Whenever you see someone yawn, something weird happens. Odds are pretty good that within a few seconds, you'll be yawning too. So have you always wondered why yawning is contagious? Well, first things first, what exactly is a yawn? We used to think it was about getting more oxygen to the brain, but it's not that simple. A yawn is more like your brain's radiator.
Physiologically speaking, when your brain gets a little warm, your body sends a message that says, "Quick, open the face window."
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That wide, deep inhale cools things down.
It's kind of like when I stick my head in the fridge, but it's a lot less embarrassing at parties.
So why exactly is yawning contagious?
Scientifically, the explanation is quite simple. Monkey see, monkey do.
I think the actual term might be empathy.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, then sure.
You see, your brain loves to mirror other humans. The more empathetic you are, the more it seems to happen. And not just with yawning, also things like smiling, laughter.
Spontaneous combustion?
No, I don't think so.
That must just be me then.
Yeah, well, it turns out that humans are basically emotional copy machines. And it even works across species. You see a dog yawn, and you might yawn too. So what is going on? Well, scientists think contagious yawning may go way back, like to early human tribe days. Picture this. One person gets sleepy.
Me tired.
And then...
Me tired too.
The next thing you know, the whole group is yawning. And maybe that helps synchronize sleep cycles and sort of keep tribes on the same page.
Contagious yawning may have been the original group text.
And we still do it today. So the next time you yawn after seeing someone else yawn, just remember, you're empathetic, you're connected, you're part of that deeply wired original social network that could maybe really use a nap.
It's the Always Wondered podcast.
Do you remember this scene from Dumb and Dumber?
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
But with all due respect to Lloyd Christmas, we can probably do even better. So have you always wondered, what are the most annoying sounds to the human ear, and why? Now granted, this list may be a bit subjective, but in multiple studies, these keep showing up as the kind of sounds that make you want to throw your ears into the trash. So let's start the countdown.
Wait, did you say countdown?
Yeah.
Well, counting them down coast to coast is what I do.
All right then, be my guest.
We won't stop till we reach the top. So now, on with the countdown. Coming in at number 5.
Number 5.
Flying high at 30,000 feet, it's a baby crying on an airplane.
Yeah, there is simply no escape from this sound. The only hope is that snakes on a plane show up soon to put you out of your misery.
Buzzing in at number 4, that tiny winged menace, a mosquito in your ear.
Yep, it only has one goal, to completely ruin your night.
Moving up to the number 3 spot, a sound capable of turning a 5-star meal into a 5-alarm migraine. It's a fork scraping on a plate.
This usually results in instant full-body cringe. And that feeling you're experiencing, that's your spine trying to exit your body.
Our next sound comes with a long-distance dedication. Steve in Omaha writes, "Please make it stop." Steve, we hear you. Coming in at number 2.
Number 2.
It's squealing brakes on a bike.
Yeah, once you hear this, everyone has the same thought.
Please, for the love of all that is holy, just use your feet to stop.
Now, before we reveal number one, why exactly do we hate these sounds? Well, many fall into the same frequency range. That sweet spot, or sour spot as it were, similar to a primal scream. So some researchers suggest that our lizard brain perceives these sounds as sort of a distress call, a nearby threat, and thinks,
some predator with sharp teeth has just invited us to dinner, and, it appears with a main course.
so they're not just annoying, perhaps they're instinctively annoying.
And finally, coming in at number 1, the reigning champion of discomfort. A sound so powerful, people wince just hearing it described. It's nails on a chalkboard.
Yep, this is the OG of annoying sounds. It doesn't just go into your ear, it goes into your marrow and starts rearranging your DNA. And there you have it, the auditory equivalent of wearing a sweater made of sandpaper. And if you have a sound that really sets you on edge, let us know.
Until next time, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for
The stars?
no, the noise-canceling headphones.
Yeah.
The Always Wondered podcast.
It happens a lot. Job interviews, first dates, that Zoom call where you were judging all your coworkers for the last 12 minutes and realized your mic wasn't muted.
Oops.
Yep, those are the moments we need to put our best foot forward. But have you always wondered where the phrase "put your best foot forward" originated? Well, a form of the phrase dates back to at least the late 1500s, but it really got its foothold,
I see what you did there.
back in the 1700s. It was a time of powdered wigs, ruffled collars, and men showing off their legs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, before guys had status symbols like hot cars, designer suits, or expensive watches, there were good-looking legs.
Did you see Sir Reginald's calves?
Yes, and those ankles. Ooh la la.
Fancy men's fashion back then consisted of knee breeches, long silk stockings, and heeled shoes to flex the calf muscles. The result was,
behold, my leg. Please admire responsibly.
so when it came to courtly behavior, bowing before the Duchess, stepping forward to meet a dignitary, or dancing the minuet, these men would proudly put their best foot forward for all to see.
Historically, it was the forerunner of the gym selfie.
And over time, the phrase stuck. It stopped being about literal feet and became about making a good impression, showing up as your most polished, capable, least likely to trip over yourself self. So whether you're entering a royal ballroom, attending an employee review, or just trying not to spill coffee on yourself while everyone is looking, simply put your best foot forward. And if you pick the wrong one, hey, no worries, just commit, because confidence is everything. You'll be fine, just as long as you don't fall flat on your face in front of the Duchess.
The Always Wondered podcast.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Always Wondered. You can always find some of our fun little videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And we'll return again next Friday with a brand new episode, because we are going to keep doing this till we get it right.
Which means you're not going anywhere anytime soon?
Yeah, pretty much so. All right. As always, we leave you with one to ponder. Have you always wondered, why does the smell of fresh popcorn travel through the house instantly? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Delicious, but weird. Until next time, stay curious and keep wondering. I'm Rick Peterson. Thanks for listening.
The Always Wondered podcast.
If you like what you hear, please subscribe, leave a 5-star rating, and a review. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to offer suggestions for future topics or simply reach out to alwayswonderedpodcast@gmail.com.